and then heel to pull up through the outside. So instead of really driving that from the mid and forefoot, we're going to try to drive that from the rear foot. Yeah, they might. They won't. You'll notice, so if I drive this from my forefoot, you'll notice how much motion there is in the knees, right? Can you see that? If I drive this from my heels, notice that the knees move way less and they rotate way less. So instead of going out and in, driving from here, now it's much smaller. The knees themselves, and put my finger on them. This is them moving. Can you see that? Yeah. And so if you tend to get low back or sacral pain, this ability to let the heel pull in, to invert, that's your most stable position, is that inversion, right? And that's when we want our heel to hit the ground when we walk. If it's immediately falling into pronation, you're unstable. And if you're trying to correct that from your knee and not your heel, you'll get all kinds of weirdness going on. So it's just a nice little brain exercise to connect you into maybe how you're controlling or not controlling your ground forces. So now we get to stay on the heel pulling in and up through your ankles, right? Keep that pulling in and up. You should feel a nice little gentle lift in your belly, a nice little easy wrap here, but not a grip in your buns. Yeah, not a giant grip, just a little easy on. Good. We're just going to take our band across the front of us. Collarbones are open, and you're just going to push back, nice and simple. Good. Inhale and exhale, push back. That's it. Good. Oh, that still didn't go, did it? Come on, you stinker. Good. That's it. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Judith. Hi, Mary. Other Mary. That's it. Good. 2 more, letting your abs drop in. Feel your heels. Feel them pull up through your middle. Good. 1 more. Good. Now hold your arms back. Open your collarbones, and we're going to come into bow. So pulling the ribs in. Keep the energy going through your feet and your arms. Just a bow. Inhale, come back up. Release the arms. Exhale, press the arms. Come right into bow on that same exhale. Good. Inhale, back up and release. Yeah. Press. Good. You guys, I know this sounds weird, but I think my camera actually takes 5 pounds off. I look down and I'm seeing my little football. I don't see it on the screen. Like, you guys, you kind of need to see it moving. That's weird. Maybe it's the lighting. We all need that lighting wherever we go. Good, and 1 more. Good. Very nice. All right. So then let's stay in parallel. We're going to come into a squat, pushing your hands back. Now your band might rumple up and get up to your hip crease. That's okay. Your energy is down and back through the arms. And then inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale down. Good. Inhale up. So now, on the way down, can you be mindful of looking for that lift up through the inside of your ankles, right? The heel trying to pull under and up. Just a little bit. Good. That's it. And then really drive. Good. 1 more. We're going to add on this thought. Now, I'm always telling you, get your weight behind your toes. But I want you to feel how you need to shift to your toes. So as you come up, lift up, shift your weight, let your big toe and hold you, come back down, find it on the heels. Come up, shift your weight, let your big toe catch you. Good, push back, come onto your heels. That's it. So up, hinge onto that big toe. Good. Notice I'm saying big toe and not mush your middle 3 toes down, right? I want your big toe to take your weight. Good, as much as your body will allow it to, because I know we have a couple of feet concerns in the room. But so that's part of walking, is the ability to shift from your inversion to your eversion, your pronation to your supination. Or pardon me, supination, yeah? Makes sense? Good. Last one. Let's stay down in our little squat. We have our band across. Good. We're going to rotate palms in, and we're going to look back over one shoulder and then look back over the other shoulder. And I'm pulling the band slightly back with me. Good. And here I want you to keep that little inversion in your heel, right? Pulling the underside of your heel toward your center line and up through your midline. That's it. One more each side. Good. A little deeper sit, and then all the way up, reach those arms up to the sky. Dun, dun, dun. Good. They can even come behind you for a nice little shoulder opening stretch. Good. We're going to take our band, we're going to put it under our feet. Good. So again, reminder, anyone whose hands do not like to grip, if you wrap it, it should hold itself without you having to hold the band. So band under the feet. Okay. So nice and strong, spread out into your pinky toes. Are your pinky toes helping to hold your band down? I know, no one wants to give that stretch. Good. Okay. So from here, we're going to have a bicep curl. What? A bicep curl? That's so gym. I know. But we're going to do a Pilates style. So I want you nice and tall through that spine. As you pull your arms up, and they don't have to come all the way up, you're going to press into those pinky toes, pull your heels to your midline and up your midline, right? So you're pulling that heel in and up. We're creating a super solid foundation. And what you should hopefully notice is, as you do that, you can kind of see it on me. Here's me doing it wrong. I'm not paying attention to my feet. Here's me just bringing my feet back in. Do you see I get a little taller through this space? Yeah, right? Foot to abs. That's it. Then add in those spinal extensors. Lift up through the back of your neck. Good. One more. Love it. Take a nice breath. Exhale, sit back into your squat again. Bend your arms. Good. Exhale. Abs up as you press forward. Bring it back in. Press forward. That's it. Bring it back in. Good. So again, spine line is long. Good. Can we do 2 more? Palms trying to reach up. Palms trying to reach up. Yeah, nice, Chinda. Good. Yep. One more, arms forward. Now, big challenge. Exhale. Find your feet. Lift up. Scoop your abs up. Lift your spine. Good. And then float those arms down and back. Lift your chest. You get a moment to just pull those shoulder blades back. Good. How are we feeling? Good. Okay. Judith feels good. Are you with us, everybody else? Okay. All right. We're going to do some side steps today. Side steps. So we're going to take our band, cross it into opposite hands. Good. Okay. And you can see that the bands are already pulling me down. I have to re-energize through my feet and my spine. Right now I have a waist again. Now I'm just a blob. So make sure you're not a blob. No blobs. Good. And we're going to start to your left. No, this is your right. Sorry, your right. So you've got a book on your head. Keep your head level as you step. So if you can pick something in your screen that you can see, right? So if I have like the line of the plants and the bars, I'm trying to keep my head exactly the same relationship across that bar, right? I'm not going to go tip to the side of the bar and then come back in. I'm going to try to really just, move smoothly. Come again. Yeah, so you go, I'm going only as far as I stay in my screen. I want you guys to do the same. So you go as far as you, because I want you to keep that visual marker of whatever you can see. And I know Robin and David, you said your screen is so small you can barely see anything. That's it. Come on. No penguins. No penguins. We are nice and tall. That's it. Good. Good. No penguins. No penguins. We're nice and tall. We are elegant, long. We're like the neck of a giraffe from our foot to our heads. Good. Good. And then one more to get back to your center. Oh my God, my legs are tired. Huh? Anyone else feeling all around here tired? Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. Well, I know what you did yesterday. So, all right, so we're going to bring one foot on top of the other, just like we do for our single leg foundation, right? And we're just going to give ourselves a little lift and a little drop, right? A little drive, a little drop. So we've been thinking about how that heel connects to the ground. So the drive, can you start it from the heel? What if that heel pushes in and under a little bit? Notice that that should make your pinky toe and your big toe push down a little bit. That's it. Good. Two more. And last one, hold it. All right, nice and tall. Yeah, nice and tall. Good. Can you kick out into your strap? Bring the foot back in. Yep, so we're pushing out into that strap, bringing it back in. So the first ones we do is just about figuring out how much resistance there is. The next ones you do, I want you to slow down the foot on the way back in. Control it, control it, control it, control it. Yep, out, and then slow, slow, slow. Now my level 3s, you're gonna try to keep your foot off the ground for the next 3. Level 1s, 2s, you just play with it. See where it is that you can keep this standing foundation, right? Your heel on this foot connected to your glute on this leg. This guy is just our distraction. Yes, come on. Right, was that 3? I think so. All right, go ahead and bring it down. Shake it out. Yeah, I know, wow. Other heel comes on top. And we'll try our sass first. So sass and drive. Sass and drive. Oh my God, this leg is so tired. Good. That's it. Yep. So again, what happens if you add that little scoop of your heel under? Pull it under, you'll feel a little of this glute turn on, but also should notice the pinky toe and big toe ground you a little. Good. 2 more. Good. All right. So staying lifted now, right? Keeping that grounding. We're going to push the foot out and push it back in. And again, the first ones, we're just noticing how our body reacts. So if I'm not paying good attention, you can see how much wobble is happening up here, right? I don't have the control. It's actually trying to control from my knee. And that's how it shows up here. So if I really drive into my heel, now I have better control. Whoops. Yeah. And then you can start finessing that. So again, for the next 3, my level 3s, you're going to try to keep your foot off the ground. Maybe it taps out to hold, but everyone is going to bring it in slowly. Yeah. That's it. Bring it in slowly. Good. That's it. Come on, stay connected here. Stay connected on that standing leg, gang. Whoo, feel that, feel that, feel that. Yes. Good. Shake it out. Oh, good. Very nice work. Let's take that band out from underneath those toes. Arms up to the sky. All right, we're going to curtsy. Curtsy with arms overhead. So it looks like I'm standing up straight, but I'm not. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not really. I've just got my arms up. So I'm going to drive into my feet again, and that helps me get my spine up tall. So check you. We're going to step, let's see, which foot we were just standing on? We were just standing on this one. Step your left foot back. Keep your spine long. Imagine that you're hooked over a branch. You're going to hang from this branch. Good. And then come back up, and we're going to go to the other side. Keep your spine long. It's trying to keep up on this branch up here. Good. That's it. Reach long through those arms and the spine. Good. And then back up. Now remember, my friends who are not bending through your foot, right? There's a few of you who this is not a good position for you. You'll step a little closer and do the fourth position plie instead. So the heel stays down, both knees still open. You still reach up through your spine. Yeah. That's it. Good. Now you guys, everybody start checking whether you're doing the fourth position plie or whether you're doing the full curtsy. Yeah. Check that you're staying in your box, right? Hips to shoulders. Everything level. Don't let one side of your box get crushed, right? Keep it nice and straight. That's it, team. That's it. I know. Fight for it. Yes, you can. Good. Keep that length. Nice. Last one on each side. Good. Good. Before you drop those arms, come up, give them a little push back. Ah. Good. And then if you want to, you can let them circle all the way around. If that doesn't feel good to you, just gently bring them down and around your top of your back. It will feel good either way that you can do. Yeah? All right. Shall we come roll on down to the floor? What is my water? So start with 4 roll downs. The fourth one will walk out to a plank. Remember, your first one is gentle. Your first one is just the bow, maybe not more than a bow, right? So ease your spine into it. Yeah, I like to have the band and just aim energy out past the band. Good. I debated having us do a whole standing class today because I don't think we've done that in 2 years, at least. And then I thought, oh my God, no, I don't think I could take it. That's it. Good. Good. And then I think for me, this is my number 4. So if this is yours also, we'll walk out to plank. I'm going to get a sip of water before I go out there. Oh. Remember, once you're in your plank, you're welcome to drop to your knees or put your ankles on a roller instead, or even to bring your hands up onto a piece of furniture or to come down onto your forearms. We're just going to check ourselves out here. You can see me sort of adjusting, getting my shoulder blades back where they belong, bringing the elbows so that they point back toward my waist, turning the glutes back on, fingertips strong into the ground, and just bringing there one more breath. Yeah, and then we'll easy bring those knees underneath us. Good. We're going to go right into roll downs. So I'm going to take my band and put it over my feet. You're welcome to put it over your heels if that feels more safe to you. Just make sure your heels stay down. Good. Well, hi, my boy. We're going to scoop that belly in and round ourselves down. Hi, good boy. You find a sunspot. Good. And then round ourselves back up. Where's my angel boy? Good. And then back down. Scoop it in. Yeah. So I'm holding my fists to my chest for these first ones. That allows me to have a little more support and lets me really just think about pulling my abdominals through. Less worried about how heavy I am. If you even want more support than that, grab further on down, right? Give yourself something more to hang off of. Yeah, and then just still work it. Let your abs pull through your spine. Good. That's it. Nice. And one more. Scooping in and down. Good. Good. All right. On the next one, we'll stay down. We'll roll all the way down, stay down. Good. And if your arms are bent, let them go long. Good. Palms are up, collarbones are open. We're going to exhale. Give me a small quarter of a snow angel. So your arms just come out to the sides, thumbs up. Sorry, thumbs out, palms up. And I want you to feel how your body should be, hopefully, dropping your abs in, engaging your glutes and the sides of your hips a little bit, and wrapping your obliques in. You kind of feel your transverse abdominis pull into your center or around your center. Now, if you do this and you don't feel any of that, or worse, you feel your back tighten or your belly pooch out, I want you to shake that feeling off first. See if you can take a breath and let your abs drop in. Keep the feeling of them dropped in and just move from your shoulder blades. Good. That's it. One more. Good. Inhale, exhale, arms out to the side, knuckles low, curl up into bow. So knuckles are right on the ground. You're just pulling out a little bit. Good. Come back down out of your bow. Arms return to your sides. Inhale, exhale, knuckles low. We come into bow. Good. That's it. Nice, Mary, in the back. Good. And then back down. Good. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Yeah. Now you might notice that you rock and roll a little bit. Some of you come up and there's a little bit of side to side, right? That's just an imbalance between a whole bunch of lateral muscles. See if you can really let your abs drop across your middle and feel yourself quiet the side to side. One more. Good. Good, Catherine. Good. Inhale, exhale, up into your bow, arms are out to the outside. Now we're going to roll up. Keep pushing your arms out, out, out. Good, and you're up in a T shape. Rotate palms down, push your arms back, back, back while your nose reaches to your toes. Good, good. Back upright, rotate palms up, scoop the abs in as you roll back. That's it, good. And then bring those hands back to your side. Inhale, exhale, palms out and up. That's it. Now energetically push out, push out, push out, push out. Rotate palms down and back. Nose to the knees, top of your head to your toes. Shoulder blades draw together. So remember, at any time you're welcome to put your band down. You don't have to keep using this band. That's it. Scoop, 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 scoop. Good. Release the arms. We have one more time. Inhale, exhale, reach out through those arms with energy. That's it. Good. Up. Rotate palms down, scoop abs in. Nose toward the knee, back of your head toward your toes. Good. And then all the way up. This is your last time down. Flipping my palms up. Good. Pull the belly in, pull the belly in, pull the belly in. Nice. Good. And then release those arms. Whee-wee. I'm going to take the band out from under my feet. Good. Doing okay, everybody? Yeah? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to take the band and put it under my hip. And our goal is to find a place where the band feels pretty secure once we put our hips down. If the band moves, it won't hurt anything. It will just be annoying. Yeah, so I'm kind of giving it a little tug here to see if it's nice and hooked under my glutes. Can I pull on it without it moving too far? Yeah. Yeah. So Chinda, actually, can you either hold your ring, or do you have light hand weights that you can hold? Or is that too much holding? Yeah, 2 pounds, something light for your hands, something that won't make your hands tired. Same thing, Catherine, if your hands are getting tired and you need to switch it out, pick your lightest hand weights, or your magic circle, either one. The rest of us who are holding, well, all of us are going to take those arms and we're just going to lift them up toward the sky. Let your shoulder blades drop in your back and then bring the hands back to your hips. So heads are down. And again, exhale, arms to the ceiling. Top of your arm bone drops into your shoulder blades. Shoulder blades are hugging against your ribs. And then back down. Yeah? So you can either hold a magic circle, hold hand weights, or band, or nothing. Yeah? And then back down. Good. Good. That's it. And one more. All right. Now from there, just shrug those arms up. Feel the arms come on the side of your torso, then let them come back toward your back. Up toward the ceiling, coming around the side of your torso, back to your back. Good. 2 more. Up. That's it. And then back down. And the head gets to rest down. Good. All right. Bring the elbows into the waist. Give your arms a little rest. I know. Good. Take a breath. Exhale, arms back up to the sky. Good. Inhale and exhale. Now bring the arms toward your head. Long, straight arms. And then back to the ceiling. Yep. So long, straight door frame arms coming toward you. And then back toward the ceiling. Yeah. So now same thing here. I want you to feel the top of your arm bone just rotating in its socket down toward the shoulder blade on your back. Can you feel the motion? Some of you are going to start getting really tired between the shoulder blade and the spine. If you do that one right, your rhomboids will be turning on. Yeah? Good. Good. Last one. Good. And then you can bring your elbows into your waist and down. Judith, is your left shoulder bothering you? It is? Okay. All right. You can baby it. Just checking. Okay. So then we're going to take a breath and exhale. Lift your right leg up into tabletop. Good. Dip your right toe down. Good. Bring your right leg back up. Simple, yeah? Now add your right arm. Toe dips, right arm comes toward the head. We inhale, it comes back together. So exhale, toe dips, right arm toward the head, and then it comes back together. So here, all the things you've been practicing, right? Long waist, right? Hollow belly, top of your arm bone still rolling into its socket. Yeah? Good. One more. Good. And then bring that foot back down. Other foot. Start with just the foot. Notice what you need to stabilize for the leg. And then when you're ready, add in the left arm. When they both come apart and they both come back together. Yeah. Good. That's it. Good. That's it. Good. Again, check in with the shoulder. Is it rolling back into the socket as you pull the arm? Good. Good. And then bring that back down, elbows to your waist, and a little rest. How's everybody doing? Good. Okay, good. All right. So, curling up into your bow, hands are reaching forward. I've got to adjust my popo just a little bit because my band scooted down. So I'm getting it back underneath me. All right. Now we're going to exhale and bound. Just push forward and then come back down. And up into bound, push forward and come back down. That's it. Good. Good. 2 more, and then we're just going to change that ever so slightly. Good. I'm going to take my band, switch it so that if it doesn't stick to me, into opposite hands. Yeah, so band is in opposite hands now. It's crossed in front of my body. If you're holding hand weights, I want you to come up and pull your shoulder blades flat on your back. Those of you with bands, when you come up, you pull your hands apart, it should create the same feeling, yeah? You just have that little more instant feedback. Yeah, pulling apart, palms up. Good. Now, some of you are going to feel your multifidi turn on. They're right along either side of your spine. They come all the way up to your skull and down to your tail. So you should feel a little hug right at your spine. Yeah? Good. Good. Yes. Good. One more. Good. And then gently bring that down. Rest. Feeling okay? Okay, good. Because now we're going to do the 100 like that. What? Yes, we are. So we're going to be up. We're going to pull out. So if you have a ring, you can take your hands inside your ring, pulse out, and make sure your elbow is pulling down and in. Yeah? So it's going to look like that. Those of you with a band, same idea. Collarbones open. Yep. Shoulder blades in. Good. Now if you want to, add some lifted leg, an extended leg, a lowered leg, any of the above. And I want you to just keep that feeling of wrap around your center. Good. Keep on breathing. You guys count your 10 sets of breaths. Everyone sort of took a second to figure out where they wanted to be. Good. So Catherine, put your hands on the inside of your ring. Oh, you're doing that other variation. No, if that works for you, you can do that one too. If that helps you feel your abs better. The other one is to put your hands in and imagine pulling out. So try whichever one you like better. Yep, that's it. Elbows pointing down. Good, you got it. Who is it, muchacho? That's it. Good. Yes, letting that wrap around. Good. We got this. Yes, we can. Good. We must be getting close to 10 because I see knees pulling in around the room. Once you're down, go ahead and turn your head side to side. So can anyone feel the work of the multifidi right along the spine? Somewhere? Some of us will feel it more in one place. Yeah. I tend to feel it right at my neck because that's been injured so many times. And so that's the weakest part. That's what I feel. And so if you're feeling the multifidi, it should feel like work, but it shouldn't feel like that nasty burn when you're in the wrong position, right? So that's, your brain kind of has to adjust to it because for some of us it's a new feeling, but it's good, it's critical to our health and well-being. Let's take that band out from underneath. And we'll take your right leg up. I'm going to put my band over my foot. So, all of us are going to cross our band because I know none of us are brand new to this. Level 3s, you can twist it, literally twist it to make it tighter and put it in the opposite hand. Level 1s, 2s, you'll just put it in 2 hands. We're going to push across your center. I want you to really push. Push down as if you're trying to push something away. Push out, push, and then push up almost like you need to lift that leg off the ground, almost. So again, push down, push along the bottom, push it out, away from you, and up to the sky. You should notice that your leg on the ground has to ground itself a little more. And some of you will even have the awareness that the heel is inverting, right? It's pulling inward just a little bit. to help you balance. Yeah? So if this is number 4 and you've been really reaching and reaching and reaching, then we'll reverse direction. So push out, push, push, push. Notice how you have to be stronger with that leg on the ground. Push along the bottom. Push across, push, 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 and then reach up to the sky. Good. Who's my handsome sitting in the sun? Good. Good. Yeah, not swinging. I want you pushing. If I see you riding it, cheating, right? You can see me cheating. This is me cheating. This is me really getting every point of my circle to push wider. Good. When you get through yours, go ahead and switch feet. Again, level 3s, you're going to give it a little twist to make it tighter. Level 1s, 2s, we'll cross the band. I'm with you guys today. Good. And we're going to push across. Push, push, push. Feel every point. Feel every point and notice how you're stabilizing. That's it. Feel every point. I'm going to adjust my band just a little bit. I want to get that resistance over my toes. That's it. Good. That's it. Good. And then reverse when you get your 4. That's it. Every point. That's right. So you're working front and back of that leg at the same time. Pulling down, reaching. Good. Nice. Good. Feel good? A little more mobile. All right. So when you're through those, we're going to take the foot out of there. And we're going to flip over and go right into leg pull. So whoop. Now that the leg is nice and loose, we're going to come to the other side. You can be on hands, forearms, on furniture, on a wall. You can be on full plank. You can be on your knees, but we're going to lift, point, out, in, down. Yep. Lift, point, out, in, down. Yep. Those of you on knees, it's going to be point, flex, out, in, and then in. Yeah. So point, flex, out, in. Yeah. Makes sense? Okay. Anyone need to see that at a wall or on a different piece of furniture? Good. And then chin to see if you can push your weight back onto your left heel. That's it. Yeah, really push. There you go. Good. Good. We're looking for 4 to 6 sets. 4 to 6 sets. I know. I'm coming too. Here I come. Notice when you lift your foot, can you keep your hands pushing you back onto the supporting foot? Right? So instead of lifting and falling, see if you can push the ground away. Are we there? We're there. Okay. So if you get there, you can sit back in that child's pose. Nice. And then we get to swing back around. Roll all the way back down. I'm going to take that band into 2 hands or your magic circle. If you have your magic circle, put your hands on the inside of your circle. Yeah. It's a lot of mid-back today. So up into your bow, legs up into tabletop, extend one leg out. Good. Take a breath. Exhale, switch. Good. and switch. Good. That's it. Now check your elbows. Have they started to poke out and up? Can you roll them down? That's it. Good. That's nice. Good. That's it. All right. Let's add in our rotation. I want you to start pulling yourself over. Then the top arm pulls you to the other side. Top arm pulls you. So my friends with your magic circles, you guys make sure your elbows stay tucked down, but you're still pulling open. I love that feeling on the shoulder, on the back of the shoulder, how it connects to the mid-back. Oops, where am I going? Good. That's it. Good. One more each way. Tuck your elbows, tuck your elbows. Good. All right, pull those knees in. We're going to take our band, flip it and put it over your feet. Double leg stretch. So you want to bring your hands back toward the ends of your band, and you want to check, can you push your arms out? You want to find a resistance that's okay for your arms and shoulders. You can do this also holding hand weights or your magic circle. We're going to inhale, exhale, go right into it. Abs drop, reach out, make sure those toes are holding that band. Bring it back in. Yep, inhale, exhale, reach. Good. That's it. Good. Good. That's right. Good. Good. Catherine, watch your elbows when they reach over. Yeah, that's it. Tuck them in, and let your fists almost reach out. Good. Good. Last two, just so I can see. Good. And last one. Robin, can you do that one with your arms coming right in line with your body? So instead of using your neck, you're going to pull them close, right next to you. Bring your elbows back in. Tuck them in, tuck them in, tuck them in. Now keep them tucked in as they come next to your sides. Yeah. Yes. Can you feel the difference? So then good. And like me, you might get the multifidi turning on up here, but it shouldn't feel nasty. It just should feel like, oh, those muscles don't work very often. All right. We get to free the feet from the band. We get to have a little scissor time. So one leg is up, one leg is down. Nice and long, right? Open through the back of that ankle and then switch. Good. Ooh, a little tight there. Good. Good. So remember, classically, we have two breaths here. We get to play with those two breaths. I like to use the breath to open that second breath to make sure that I'm really, truly opening the back of the knee. Another variation I like is when I'm super tight is to use the first one to push and the second one to pull. That's called PNF stretching. You usually do it with a partner, but this is a nice way you can do it on your own. Give a push and a pull. It usually allows you to get more range of motion than you normally would. Yeah? So shh. Shh. Good. One more. Shh. Very nice. Good. All right. Feet are up to the sky. We're going to lasso those legs way up there. Good. You get your feet. All right. So, reformer style leg lowers, right? With like feet in straps. So elbows are at your waist, collarbones open. We're going to float the elbows off the ground just about an inch, but keep the elbows hugging tight. And then push those legs away from you. Really push your band. Don't just lay in it. Push it. And then bring it, float it back up. Yep, so exhale as you lower. Shh. Get longer. Inhale, fill up your back. Exhale. Shh. Get longer. Good. That's it. Good. Shh. Good. Nice. That's right. Try to keep those elbows just off the mat. If you're starting to feel yourself hunch your shoulders, cross your band. Keeping the elbows close. That should help you reconnect to your serratus on your sides. Good. And last one. Good. And then just go ahead and bring that all the way in. All right. Band comes down over the top of the hips. Pinkies on the mat next to you. If you have a magic circle, you have a couple of options here. You can step your feet through the middle of it so that you're pressing out if you want. Or you can put your magic circle on top of the hollow and put your hands on top and give yourself resistance. Yeah? So you want to show you that. The rest of you start your bridge, pressing your hips up into your band, keeping those pinkies pulled down. Sorry, something else happened there. Sorry. So it should either in or on top. And when you put it on top, don't put it on your pubic symphysis. You're putting it right above it in the hollow so that when you press, the edges of the ring press against the sides of your hip bones. Yeah? So that's another option, just if you want a little resistance there. Makes sense? Yeah, okay. It's getting better. That's getting better, all of you. Look at you. That's good. I love that I didn't have to tell anyone hip bones higher than ribs. I love that your hip bones were already higher than your ribs. Look at you go. Yes, right? So at the very top, we're dropping those high abs in to let the glutes lift you the rest of the way. Yeah. One more. Stay lifted. Good. Keep your pinkies pulled down to the ground. Good. All right. And then we're just going to lift one heel up, put it down, the other heel up, put it down. It's the distraction. When it lifts, I want you to scoop the one that's on the ground in and under. You should notice a nice little wake up deep in your hip. Yep. It's not about the lifting one. It's about the one on the ground, connecting to the earth, pulling under. Good. Anyone also feeling how their psoas hollows in each time? I know, isn't that exciting? Yes. I love that. Good. Last one. Good. And then round down through your spine. Nice. And if you're not feeling that, that's okay, right? You just keep practicing until your brain makes the connection. It'll come. Okay, so now we're going to squeeze our legs together. So those of you with your circle on the outside of your legs, you have an option here of taking it off and actually squeezing your ring instead, right? So you can put it between your legs or you can keep it in the hollow because we're all going to come up in a closed parallel bridge and then right back down. So it's neutral lift and then back down. So here's your big deal, everybody. We're not squeezing the knees together. We're squeezing the upper thigh together, as if you could squeeze your pubic bone halves together. Did you know it's two halves? Your pubic bone's two halves. Then you're going to squeeze both of those together as you lift. Yes, from the front of you. Pull it in. Good. That's it. Yes, from the front of you. Good. So your knees might float apart a little bit. That's okay. That's not where we're working. We're working right up here, right at pelvic floor. Good. Last two. Good. And last one. Now hold the next one up. Hold it up. Still pulling your inner thighs together. You're going to squeeze those inner thighs and lift both heels up. Spread your toes. Put your heels down. This is where my torn gastroc wants to cramp. Yee! So again, up we go. Good. And then back down. Now as I lift, I'm going to pull my heels toward each other too at the same time I pull my center in. Yeah? Good. Two more. Good. Last one. Good. Next one, we hold it. Heels up. Good. Pulling toward your center from your high inner thigh and your heel. Good. Now, can you push your hips just a little higher? Not your heels, just your hips. Just your hips. Get your ribs down. Hips up more. Come on, Robin. Hips up. Hips, hips. That's it. That means you have to push down into your toes. There we are. Good. And then everybody roll that all the way down. Put your heels down if they're not already. Let your legs open up. Admire your own inner thigh cables of steel, right? Can you feel them? Yes. Good. Plus that nice little booty going on. All right, take your band out from under you, just so it's not in your way. Extend those legs out and flex your feet. Dorsiflex so your calves get a little stretch. Keep them dorsiflexed, right? So toes looking back at your face as you roll up. Keep your toes looking at your face as you come forward. And just reach, getting those calves to have a nice little stretch. Good. And so we're going to do saw. And we are going to do it. Oops, what am I doing here? We are going to do it for a big stretch. So we rarely, even at the studio, we almost never get to sit this wide unless it's in a purposeful side lunge stretch. But since we don't have that reformer machine to do that, we're going to do it this way. So legs as far as you can comfortably go. Rotate, lifting up through your spine. Now here, don't worry about aiming to your pinky. Just slide that hand forward. Look up to the back hand. Sit there for a moment and breathe. See if you can keep your sits bone on that side rolled down into the ground. That's it. You might notice that the stretch might be more on the other leg for you in that direction. Good. Stack your spine back up in that rotation. Good. Rotate to center and to the other side. And again, don't worry about trying to get to the other side of that leg. That creates a false tension. So we're just going to come sliding down the inside. Look to your back hand. Check that your sits bone on that side is rounded under you. And then make sure that the other sits bone is still on the ground. Good. And hold that for a breath. Good. And then up. All the way up. Good. Feel good? Let's do another one. Does this make sense? Good. So sliding that hand forward. Good. Looking to your back hand. Good. Check that the sits bone on this side is under you and that the other one is down. That's it. See if maybe you can reach a little further. Good. And then up in that rotation, unrotate, rotate to the other side, slide it forward. Good. Sits bone anchored, other one is down. Good. Reach through those arms. Good. And then all the way back up. So we're going to do a little hip mobility. We're going to bring ourselves into mermaid sit. Actually, maybe we'll do mermaid sit first. So we're going to use our hands behind us to keep us as upright as we can. And then we're just going to lift the knees up and set the knees down the other side. Yep. Lift the knees up, set them down the other side. Yeah. So the hands are just like when we do a reverse plank, right? They're trying to help us stay up, trying to keep the shoulder blades in our back, because ideally we would be able to stay upright without doing that in the middle. Can you see that little collapse that goes on? Right? So wanting to keep that nice uprightness. So this is my weakness. You guys know all about my crisscross applesauce preschool story. But maybe, like, look at Chinda. Look at how tall she can stay. Yeah? Now for Chinda, she just has to make sure she scoops up through her middle as she brings the legs, because she's really good at using her hip flexors to do it. So as we all work on ourselves, just know we all have our thing to work on. Yeah. Good. And then does that feel really good? Or is it just like me? We're like, oh my God, opening to the side kills. Good. Yeah. Nice. Okay. We're going to grab our band. Whoop, and we're going to let ourselves come up to a stand. So pressing back into your open pike. If you want your magic circle instead or your hand weights, feel free to grab those. And we'll round up gently. All right. And we're going to finish with a little standing swan. So arms up high by your ears. Find your spaces and make sure that they're all even between your ribs and your hips, right? Here's my bad one. Here's me mindful. Gonna slide the left leg back. And again, check your spaces. Do you see how I caught myself? Check you too. Lift your sternum. That's it. So toe is still on the ground. And you can keep it flat even if you want. I want you lifting your sternum up. That's it. Good. And if you want, lift the leg off the ground. And then you can keep lifting the leg, keeping your sternum up as high as you can. The goal is as if you could keep bending backwards while that leg lifts. Yeah? Hold wherever you get to. Hold it there. Hold it for 2 breaths. Wow, if you can. That's it, wherever that happens to be. Good. Take all the bend out of the back of your knee and then bring yourself upright. Good. And then you can let your arms rest or they can come forward. We'll do that again on the other side. Again, your foot can stay down. You can stay grounded. It can be lifted heel. That's it. Good. Find your length, collarbones open, and then start lifting the leg. That's it. Good. Take all the bend out of the back of that knee. Good. That's it. Can your sternum lift up? Think like you're trying to lift up to the sky. Lift up to the sky. That's nice. That's nice. Good. Good. And then all the way back up. Good. And then bring that down. Good. We're going to bring the band in front of you. Palms up. Collarbones open. Nice and sturdy. We're going to give ourselves a little swan here with a double door. So we're pulling the band open to the sides, keeping the upper arm close, but at the same time lifting that sternum up. Good. And those of you with circles who would rather use your circle, you can put your hands on the inside here. That will look like this. So be small. Still having that nice little upper back bend. Still hugging the elbows in and pushing out. You're trying to imagine that you're going to create that oval shape with your ring. Good. Yeah. Okay. So those of you with a ring, you're going to pull open and then lift up to the sky, pull back down. Those of you with a ring. Those of you with a band are going to open out, push out to your sides, and bring it back in. Yep, exhale, push out, palms up. Good. That's it. Good. Push out, palms up. Good. And again, my friends with your rings, oh, this is awesome. It's just really making that shoulder be more mobile. Yep. It's making your psoas let go. It has to. How will you get your arms up if it's clinging? Good. Last one. Yep. Open. Good. Push out. That's it. Nice. Good. And then let that come all the way down. Let your band go. Take your arms back. Let them be free. They should be light. Good. Imagine your pinkies trying to come together. And then let them just float easy. Good. And then pull those pinkies together. That's it. And let them float easy. One more time. Yeah, shoulders. Get your sternum up for me, Judith. Yeah, there we go. Good. Good. And then rest. Phew. Thank you. Yes, happy Friday. Oi. Was there enough? Thank you. Yes. Thanks, Catherine. Was there, is that 2 pieces? Oh. I already ordered more of the green ones, this green latex free one. So that's on order.